Hello everybody, welcome back to Landedkiller Show. Today's video is not going to be too terribly long, but I wanted to at least take a look at this recent news that we got going on. They just dropped this little teaser for update 12.10. It looks like asymmetric battles are coming back. So you have like the lower tiers facing the higher tiers. Looks like they're changing commander skills. We're only going to have 1 week to reset them with no cost. North Pole event, it looks like, along with some Soviet battleship event and a French event, all in the same update. What the hell? Exclusive combat missions will be available for call, rewarding players for high school and daring gameplay viable items such as Sherberg's Liberation. Camouflage for achieving 5 consecutive brawl and merit. Players will only get one shot at each mission, but repurchase options will be available. Just sounds like a scam to me. This is the only one I really seem to have interest in, because it has that World War I kind of style to it, but with modern or with decent guns. This just looks like a copy and paste of a Soviet cruiser. King of the Sea looks like it's going to be going on, and as I said in my last video, Salvage for Victory is a huge ripoff. Don't waste your time on it. I'm pretty sure that stupid thing's still going on. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see here. This little adventure game or whatever. This little Land of Heroes game, which you can get some commanders, but... Oh look, I'm not going to purchase doubloons. Thanks. Heroes Might and Magic must be some mobile app or anime. I'm not familiar with it. Push the North Pole, Three Kingdoms, crap is still going on. Essentially we're being overloaded with events. Again and again, it just gets to be annoying. I don't have much time left, it seems, to get these missions done for Lucian. Let me think. We haven't really... I haven't gotten any of the new Japanese battleships because the cost is just so high to get them. If you get my drift. Landedkiller Zombies and Landedkiller Minecraft celebrated their birthdays respectively today and yesterday. It's hard to believe that the channels are now almost 2 years old. And this channel is at least... it's as old as Mr. Beast's channel, I know that. February of 2012, I think. Let's see, when did I start this channel? Huh, dang, almost 11 years old at this point. I started on February 16th of 2012. The channel I started less than a year ago has more views than it, which is hilarious in hindsight. Let's stick by what I said with the game being in a terrible state right now. No real particular reason why I'm playing this ship. It's just because I need to get some missions done for Lucian. Trying to get these missions done before I have to sit there and go out of pocket on the dockyard phases. Getting a new track commissioned again. Gonna get the zombies track fixed up and lengthened out. It's only been like a minute for the past year and a half. And I'm gonna get the Minecraft song fixed up. Get that out to a proper 3 minutes too, thanks to Dylan. Dylan, you're a hard worker and you do a lot of good work. Dylan FL on Fiverr, I'll shout him out there. Does a lot of good work. I enjoy his music the way he makes it. That wasn't a paid endorsement, that's just me just shouting them out. Well, nobody paid me to say that, so yeah. Have that disclosure in there as you're dealing with trouble. I've been keeping up on the SS Sniper Wolf drama a little bit. It seems to me that YouTube's still not taking action on her. It'll probably change sometime within the week here of this video going up. I'm covering that a little bit on the NVMRL channel. But as for ships and the current state of it, like I said, it's not really doing too hot. I read Reddit posts about players still leaving the game because of submarines, and I said many times that submarines would cause players to leave the game, and I was right. Nobody likes dealing with invisible enemies. It's not fun. Not fun at all. I haven't gotten most of the new premium ships this year because they've all been locked behind massive paywalls. The only ones I'm even going to bother trying to get are the tech tree ones. Everything else is locked behind some insurmountable paywall. Honestly, I can't even compete anymore with it because I don't have the income to throw at the game like I used to. So I'm just going to put my focus towards dockyards, where I can actually make up the difference a little bit and at least try to get ahead somehow. I just find that a lot of my time is just taken away from what I can actually do because I'm working so much, so I apologize that there hasn't been so many live streams this year. And as I said in my recent Zombies video, it just kind of breaks me a little bit to just see the channels just in the state where I have to pump out content quickly and not have much time for much else. So, honestly, if wages had kept up with inflation, the minimum wage should have been $18.26 now. I was watching a recent video about that. Shame that corporations can get away with such low wages in this day and age, for some of them anyway. Some corporations would rather pay you the bare minimum and not even bother. Don't even bother to keep the stuff to keep up with inflation half the time. Honestly, I think part of the problem is just the cost of living's gone up exponentially. It's gone up by a lot. Honestly, it's going to take a lot of time to fix this mess. I don't think paying for more wars and getting ourselves involved in more wars is going to help anything. That's just my take on it. Obviously, others will have different takes, but I'm not going to get into too much of what's going on with current events because that's not what this channel's main focus on. This channel's main focus is on ships. As for ships, do I think that the current meta is really helping anything when we can't even get our balance rate with subs? No, I don't really think it's helping much. You can't really even charge anymore with the ships. I've just got to get out of here. I'm being focused by a submarine, as you can see, and I don't even know where he is. This is why so much of our gameplay is in such a bad state because of this. Because of the subs and everything else. It's just getting ridiculous and ridiculous and ridiculous. Yes, just enter battle, I don't care. Just go. Honestly, the biggest annoyance, as I've said over and over again, is just the inflation of costs in this game and in real life. In this game, you could get a tier 8, you could outright buy a tier 8 for whatever you wanted, whether it be for cash or for coal when it first came out. Last year you were able to do that, and now this year you're having to go through some ridiculous event to even have a chance to do that. And it did not, I was not happy when I had to sit there and go out a little bit for shill. I was not impressed wargaming. I thought that was ridiculous. I guess I should have seen it coming when the Carl Johan came out, or whatever the hell it was called. It certainly wasn't the Janan, whatever the tier 9 Dutch cruiser is. That was where kind of some of the scummy crap started. But honestly, if you want to really go back to where it all started, it was 2018. I think we're just all being squeezed in the game right now to pay for that silly office building that they want to build. All power to them, I guess. I know that I'll be spending less on this game this entire year because of this crap. I'm not going to stand for it. Honestly, I'm not. I don't like the way the game is going. If there's other people that are just like me, speak up. In the comments below, I always appreciate the feedback. I know some of the old guard are still around. I see them on some of the videos. But a lot of it just comes down to just the bare bones of what you're willing to deal with, you know? For me, maybe I'll just stick to dockyards from now on because that's about the only thing that really has my interest. The only thing I can really even get for free without spending too much money. You only have to spend a little bit. If you're just continuing on with the missions and stuff, you're pretty much good. I don't know why these people are unhappy. I haven't seen no subs come out there and bug the crap out of them yet. You just see way too many instances of just people being burnt out. Whether it be in ships or in real life these days. And to be honest, I'm not really enthusiastic about the future of the game right now because I'm not really seeing too many good positive moves being made yet. There's some good balance changes being applied to the Pan Asian cruisers next update. That's about the only positive thing I have to say. I don't mind playing Chill. It seems like a decent ship. Once I get the hang of it, it'll be nice. Yeah. I just think Wargaming really screwed up this year. It's looking more and more like I may be one of the last closed beta players in this game after all this time. And it honestly doesn't surprise me. I guess I just am hanging on longer than most. I want to get your take in the comments down below. What do you think the game needs to do in order to retain players? And don't say get rid of submarines because that's not likely what they're going to do. You got to come up with something a little bit better. Now I think what I ought to do is rebalance the submarines and get rid of that damn ping. Get rid of the ping mechanic and replace it with something else. It's more fair and give us a little bit better submarine detection. I think we'll be in a better spot. This wasn't the best maneuvering on my part. Fix this turn a little bit. hate it when I get stuck on islands. I just want to see Wargaming innovate with this game again and give us something new. I can say that part of me is excited for the new American super ship, at least. I'll probably be getting that once it comes out for normal release. I'm not gonna bother with the auction because it's gotten too high these days to even really compete with that. In all honesty. I'm aware of the cruiser. Half the darn battle is trying to get all this base experience for this mission. Way to really do it reliably is to sit there and go into randoms. Aren't even they've gotten a little bit better since last update, but they're still rough with some of the matches. Honestly, what the matches really need is some sort of mechanic that forces the submarines to have to withdraw after a while, something. I don't know what else to do because these submarines keep destroying the fun of the game for me and a lot of my clan mates. I haven't really seen too many of them on in a while. Some of them are on briefly and then they go elsewhere, I suppose, to dinosaur games and other things. I can't blame them with the state of the game with it being so bad. Oh, I propose that perhaps they should take time to actually balance the ships out in the game and do a global rebalance of all the ships in regard to subs and maybe give some more light cruisers some more health. That little smoke ability that the Italians get on their cruiser line, I think that the light cruisers, all of them, should have a version of that so they can actually use their depth charges on those silly subs. That's one way to fix this mess. I don't really think of much others. Okay, we got them advancing on the base from that direction. Get out of here then before I get swamped with torpedoes. Get out of the way of these torps. I'm trying to anyway. Forget this flank. I'm gonna go defend the cap. It's gonna get torn up if I stay here. Stupid submarine must have me spotted, no doubt. Dang it, do these guys not have any concept of how the game's played? So it could be a formidable opponent just because of its torps alone if you're not careful. This is kind of the problem with some of your matches, that the team's not playing to the objective. They're still sitting over there on the other flank there, and they're not coming back to base. Especially that Schlieffen over there on the map. Go to full screen, you'll see the Schlieffen there on the map. Our Schlieffen's not going back to defend the base. A lot of them are, because they already know it's a lost game. I know, but at least I keep trying to fight on. How did the Zal go? The only one that knows how to play this game now. To defend the objective. Jeez. The problem is you get overwhelmed by the damn torps half the time when you are trying to defend. See, I couldn't even do anything. There needs to be a rebalance to health. How the hell are you supposed to keep up with all these submarines if your health's going to be gone when two of them hit you? There needs to be a rebalance of torpedoes, like I keep saying. I keep saying until they do it. These torps do way too much damage. And part of me is actually ticked off that they're introducing Kitakami into the game without a proper rebalance of torpedo damage. When I mean a proper rebalance, I mean reductions in damage across the board. It's what needs to be done, because ships don't survive as long these days because of the torps, and there being so many of them. Disagree with me all you want, if you're disagreeing in the comments below, but I think these torps need some rebalancing. I think I've made my point with the game in its current state. I'll have to play this next time, I suppose. Thank you all for watching this video. Hopefully next week's video I can cover something a little bit more lighter and more positive. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time on the Landedkiller Show.